Oh boy. You ever have one of those days where it's just you can't get your brain to do things? That was my morning. Happy Saturday, everybody. Here we go. I've been sort of bouncing back and forth in my head. It's like, do I want to focus today on... Oh, well, thank you,
3 months
Lapis.
of being subby to Tigwife Toda.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Has it been a month? Subby to Tigwife. Well, thank you. Happy Saturday to you, too. So, I've been trying to get all of the, it's like, I've got a row of manufacturers set up. I'm like, okay, I need to start getting these things hooked up, because we need to start making these parts. We need to start making all of these things to move forward. Even to just add a second train line, I needed signals. That was the 3-month sub anniversary. We've been doing this for 3 months? Nice. I guess we're in late September, almost October. It was like, what? Late July? Yeah, late July. August, September, October. Oh. Well, yeah, which I believe you first subbed on the first day I was affiliate and streaming. So yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, as I've been sitting here trying to get like our next level tech set up, I'm sitting here thinking, I really don't have the recipes that I want. Ooh. Oh. You just wanted to put me in a jar. You know what? Fine. If this is what makes you happy, you put me in a jar. Okay. Have a good lay down. Do some self-care. That is true. That is true. Now we may get Azure later. I suggested to Azure, it's like, hey, you wanna join me in Satisfactory and keep me company for a bit? So we may have Azure later. In my case, I mostly just needed to get some food in me because it's like I hadn't had anything to eat today. I've been debating, it's like, do we need to get additional power up and running? I'm still not super happy about how spiky the power is. Usually this sort of spikiness occurs when there's not enough fluid in the pipe. I even added one more that is just sitting here making fuel. So it's literally just additional fuel into the pipe, and it's still a bit spiky. Spikier than a Final Fantasy character's hair, you could say. Suppose we could do a balance pipe. That's something we could do. Fluids tend to have this strange behavior where if you put a secondary pipe in that does nothing but the same job as the main pipe, but just connects the two ends, the fluid system sometimes works better. It's a sort of a bizarre behavior, but the lovely thing is when Copy Stain doesn't even know how their own fluid simulation system works. So a lot of us are like, hey, maybe they'll tweak the way the fluid simulation works for 1.0. Yeah, he told me he had to be on with you after you got home. I didn't say he had to. It's not like I'm the boss of you. I'm not the boss of anybody. I despise bosses. But that may be better interpreted as already agreed to, and in which case, yeah, that was something that we talked about. Why? What were you two planning on doing, Lavos, or what were you hoping to do? Some more COH time? Yeah, you see, pipe not full. Pipe not full. And that really is the main issue with this plant, is pipe not full. Pipe not full. See, this end works just fine because the pipe is full most of the time. Yeah, 300 out of 300. And I'm already feeding this one from both ends. Pipe not full.
Oh my.
I'm not sure the context behind that choice, but I do like that particular sound blip. Mostly because it's George Takei. I will always enjoy George Takei. Wow, that filled up almost immediately. Oh, the feeding from both ends? Sorry, it was just literally the function of the pipes. I wonder... I should have some power shards. Yeah. if I just tweak it up a little faster so that it's producing a bit more, putting a bit more in? The only problem with that is 300 pipe. 300 pipe is full. But that's because when we made this, 300 pipe was all we had, and we now have 600 pipe. That was the wrong way. This is something else we didn't have when we first built this. It's the valves. Valves have a couple of nifty little effects. They are basically one way. So I'm using them in this case as a backflow preventer. And you notice how right in the middle, there's a few that are low. Troubleshooting fluid systems is sort of... There are some people in this community that literally do almost nothing but think about these things. Hence the joke from Ada about there are some people who spend all day doing nothing but thinking about pipes. It's a dig at your own community. Anyway, nap time, rubs ears. Aww. Ooh. Ooh. Mm. I do love an ear rub. Alright, have good rest. Self-care. Self-care. It's always our theme around here. Ah. It's actually working pretty... Oop. We're doing more self-care. I'm very good with this. Do I want to use a nuclear nobelisk on one thing? Toxic nobelisks are fun. Essentially, if you drop them on a hatcher that has already spawned its bees, bees go bye-bye. The toxic field is just enough so that any of the bees that pass through it will die instantly. No backflow. Not allowed. All right, take care of yourself. And thank you for dropping in. 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. Okay, see that one. That one's a bit wonk. This is the point where the pipe is low. Essentially, what I'm trying to do is to see if I can fill the pipe. These things tend to behave better when the pipe is full. And part of what that's telling me is the fact that we don't have enough fuel to keep the fuel jennies up 100% of the time tells me we're not producing enough. And how could we not be producing enough? Well, it means the refineries that are actually producing the core material are not running at 100%. In fact, I'm willing to bet if we wander back there and look at the uptime, there's going to be a bunch sitting there at like, you know, sub 100. Not on the ends. The ends ones seem to be fine. It's around the middle where there's a low point in the pipe. Yeah, 42%. Look at that. 55. Yeah. This is the problem. There's just not enough fluid in the system. It's like I measured this out for earlier. This one was actively stopped. It's still at 300, even though it's on a 600 pipe. There's a little bit of Mark 1 pipe in there. So let's put a fuck off Mark 2 pipe on it, or Mark 2 pump on it. $570, $580, $590, $598, $599, $600. Yeah, okay. That was part of that issue. Okay. We're just gonna jam up. We're gonna intentionally jam up this entire end of the facility with as much crude oil as we could pump into it. It's like, give me 100% uptime. Because once again, Satisfactory pipes like to be full. If they are not full, they get squirrely. How about you? It says to put the pump there. I will trust and believe it. $598, $599, $600. Okay. Okay then. And this was a fairly simple manifold-based fluid system. It's not horribly complicated. The pipe is almost not incidental. The pump is almost incidental. Sure, it needs a pump to get up the hill slightly, but it's not a big incline. Of course, these ones on the end are at 100%. Yeah, he's just sitting there idle a lot. And honestly, that's gonna happen because we're way over what this pipe was originally intended to, like, I balanced this with a total of 600 fuel in mind. And we're now pumping way over that. Project Fill the Pipe. Yeah, it's only got about a 15-meter head lift. Not bad. The little Mark I pump should have been able to do that just fine. Let's go back and look at the middle. 88%. It's going up. That's a good sign. 88%. All right. What I'm hoping is that this will translate into this pipe being a little more full. Which will translate into these being up a bit more often. Well, it's a little less spiky, but it's still kind of spiky. Because essentially the number of refineries over here that are doing residual fuel was balanced based on the idea that all of these were going to be up 100% of the time. %, we're getting closer. See, our refineries that are actually making the fuel are at like 60%. Yeah, that one's at 40. On the one hand, cool. They're keeping up with the heavy oil residue flow just fine. So these guys aren't backing up, but 93%. 96%. It actually kind of makes sense that this is where the highest one would be, considering there's like 3 flanking it on this side and everything else. Also, the packager that is sitting there packaging fuel and putting it on the train is not helping matters. Like, at all. Because it's an additional drain on the system, but then, like I said, I went and put a new feeder on the system that is putting an additional 40 in. I could just take that additional 40 and connect it directly to the packager. Which is the packager taking? 40. Let's try it. I don't think 40 should break the system, but if I'm trying to keep my numbers rounded, then we go shoop. There. The extra drain of 40 per minute from the packager is now mitigated by the fact that it has its own independent supply. It's going to take it a bit to fill that pipe. Which means this system no longer has that drain on it, but it also doesn't have the extra source on it. 20 fuel a minute. There should be 20 refineries. Minus that one on the end. It's literally doing something else. Yeah, 20 out of 50. $10 a minute. 10 a minute. $20 a minute. So, assuming 100% uptime, 20 per minute times 10 plus 10 times 10 equals 300. So that's our heavy oil residue output is 300. And then these guys convert 60 a minute. So 300 divided by 60 is 5. 1, 2, 3. I have 7. Just for hilarity's sake, let's turn 2 of them off. I wonder if I did a bad math. 40 outputted fuel times 5 is 200. 200 divided by 20 per minute is 10. So there should be 10 fuel gens. And how many fuel gens did I put in? I'm wondering if I did a bad math. Yeah, 13. I did a bad math. So really, what we need to do is take those 3 out. Let's keep the 2 on the end. Just sort of work the 2 from the end, because fluid systems like that. Take out the 2 extra refineries. Because sometimes I make math errors when I'm on stream. Just because I'm running a whole bunch of different things at once. So let's try it like this for a bit. I think I had a math error. Huh! See? The spikiness is already starting to go down. The miracles of getting your math right. Downside, we're producing less power, but we were already producing less power because of the math being wrong, and it was just spiky all over the place. At least like this, it'd be a bit more consistent. Now, that having said, we do absolutely need another power plant. %. It's going up. These ones are the ones that were higher earlier, so yeah, 95%. So yes, we absolutely need another fuel power plant. And I've already been thinking about what I want to do, and I'm still leaning towards the idea of a second train line that goes out to Spire Coast, where there's a whole shitload of additional oil. In fact, it's one of the biggest oil fields in the game. When I built my big factory there last time, I only tapped about half of it. I could have tapped way more. And that's kind of what I'm thinking of doing. Been way more. Way the hell more. Now, I do kind of want to have some more efficient recipes to make it more efficient, to produce more power. And that's where I'm back, where I kept coming back to the single thought of, ugh, I need more hard drives. So again, just like last time, on Thursday, not Thursday. No, yeah, it was Thursday. It was Thursday because I ran the bonus stream on Thursday where we just undid hard drives because, unfortunately, that's what we need. So I'm going to do a quick Satisfactory calculator parse. See what hard drives we've gathered, which ones we haven't. Hey, OBS, are you going to cooperate with me? There we go. It says there's a hard drive right by us. But it's probably up the hill up there. Now, ordinarily, I would kind of balk at this because it's like, ooh, going up to the red jungle. But, well, one of the things I did off stream, I mean, you can see it right there in the distance. I just built a big ramp of foundations to get up to the upper level of the map. Grabbed a SAM node. That's the SAM node that's sitting there feeding into the factory, and I'm... see? Bin full of SAM. One of the things I fully plan to do with the manufacturers, of course, is to start automating making flexors, which I'm gonna need. That and making them by hand sucks. I'm doing a lot of making them by hand, as we saw on Thursday. So... in fact, I've actually got it on screen right now. It's that blueprint on the right. 5 more part storages, which honestly was actually a reference to setting up the manufacturers. 5 new parts made from manufacturers. But I need Mercer Spheres and Flexors. Again, I need to go running about. I still have no defense from uranium or toxic gas. I don't even know where the uranium node is. How much you want to bet it's like up on the top of a hill here or something? 'Cause that's where the Mercer Sphere is. No? Radiation go away. Maybe there's a chance. No, no, radiation coming back. Hi!
Perform your Maker Temple?
Helping meant leaving it.
Our blood will eat, build, teach.
I have no use for blood.
You do, consume.
Interesting.
Just a random normal limestone node over here. Interesting. As Ada said. Interesting. I think what's going on there is, what do they call blood? It's clearly their word for something else. Something that we are using. Like, I kind of think maybe it's the SAM ore. It's clearly in here. Watch this just be full of fucking spiders. I'm gonna open this up and it's just gonna be spiders. I hear spiders. I don't see spiders. I hear the Mercer Sphere. I don't see the Mercer Sphere. Fire in the hole! Ah! Hi! Yes. 2 elite toxic spoodlers. Excuse me if I just nab this and run away, screaming, into the red bamboo jungle. RBJ, red bamboo jungle. That's right, we're right over a giant cave full of radiation and spiders. Hi. How do I want to handle this? I think I'm gonna... yeah. Okay, right. We're gonna solid snake this, because I don't want to deal with the chance of bees plus spitters, because there's always a chance that using nobelisks will also aggro in spitters. Ooh. Explosive rebar. Nice. I haven't unlocked that yet. Aluminum. Yeah. Oh. That's tier 7. Hey, fused modular frames. That's a tier 8 item. All right. Upload to Dimensional Depot. $256 megawatts. Oof. You know something else that I would like? I would also like some geothermal generators. Now would be a great time for geothermal generators. Nine different biomass. I'm not even gonna deal with this. Oh my god. It's sort of a question of how much effort do I feel like putting in, you know? Downed pod needs 256 megawatts. Hi, boys. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Let's go back and look at this. Yeah, that's not the hard drive it was suggesting. I went way further inland there. It was suggesting there was another hard drive over here somewhere. I'm not going in that cave. I know what's in that cave, and it's nothing but radiation and spiders. Not dealing with it. If I remember correctly, yeah, there's some geothermal spouts there, which would be great to, you know, slap down some geothermal generators on. The only thing that's stopping me there is high-speed connectors, computers. It's suggesting there's another hard drive in this area. Hey. Oh, okay, good. For a second there, I thought OBS didn't switch back to the game layout, but it was still on Firefox. But no, it switched. Fortunately, I did get the biofuel running. I now have that with the jetpack. Oh. Yeah, I know where this is. Pure bauxite. We can see the factory down there. Glancing at the map. Yeah, it should be right over here-ish, I think. Based on the map. You see, the thing is, I've done this hunt before. I did all of them, like 100% of them back in... Yeah, there it is. The map wasn't lying. It's just surrounded by radiation. How adventurous do I feel? Oh god, and there's a nuke hog. What does it need? What does it need? Need silica. Oh god. Okay. Okay. In fact, you can actually see the little box there on the overmap. Okay. Let's go down to pod. Needs silica. Many rads. Okay. So yeah, I did all of this hunt back in update 7. That was also when I went, I hate this. This makes me feel like I'm doing fucking radio towers in fucking Far Cry. And I hate it. I'm just trying to 100% the map. That's sort of what these sort of hunts feel like to me, you know? Bunch of radiation. What are these protecting? One yellow slug. That's so much for one yellow slug. I mean, look at that. 5 uranium nodes. A cliff hog. 6 uranium nodes. That's a lot for... They do have this odd habit of hiding, like, Sommer sloops and Mercer spheres under uranium nodes, so that might be what's going on there. I'm gonna be right back real quick. Self-care. Everybody self-care. Everybody self-care. Everybody self-care for 5 minutes. 'Cause that's what we're about here. Okay. Yeah. Stream is live again. Now, let's see. Manage session, manage players. Current amount of players, nada. Okay.
Let's fix that.
Yes. Hi, Azure. I hope your day
Hello.
went well.
It went, and now I'm home again.
Okay. Okay, we're going to join by invite only. Confirm. And apparently we have a loading screen. Okay. Okay. Back in the game. Cool, cool, cool. Session settings. Okay. I'm going to send you a quick DM.
Just give me a chainsaw. I can be trusted.
I'm actually sort of counting on that. That is the new link, by the way. Just copy that exactly as it is and put that in as a session ID, and that should work for you. Otherwise, try using Steam, clicking on me, and see if there's an option to join game. But yeah, I'm actually sort of counting on you going around and just being a regular little gremlin with the chainsaw. And look at that! You automatically popped back into VTuber Studio on the ceiling.
I never left.
Right now, I'm just running around picking up Mercer spheres. I'm looking for hard drives, but that's becoming something of an issue.
Witness the deep and sing for us.
I am still unable to initiate communication. How are you doing it?
We composed a resonant song.
There we
from the
go.
effigy, tapping into the inner currents.
For a moment, I thought it was because I still had the mod thing on, and it wouldn't even let me open it up to close them.
That's a lot to unpack. How do you tap
It was just
into
like,
these inner
hey,
currents?
mods don't work in 1.0, and it wouldn't let me close that thing to make sure the app was completely turned off, so I'm just assuming that it's not going to give me problems.
Paint straight lines. The blood is a teacher. Each altar is a window.
Processing data.
Yeah, the mod loader does not work right now. Mods on 1.0 do not work right now. In fact, this stream, I didn't call it heavily modified. Even though that was the name of this whole series, I call it like Satisfactory Modless because truth in advertising. Jeez, there's so many elite toxic spiders right here. And radiation. God, it seems like overkill for one purple slug, I swear. Ah! Oh, that's why. Big fuck off uranium node. That. Okay, I do remember there being a.
That might also explain a few things.
Yeah. I don't know why you need big elite spiders to protect a uranium node. It does a good job of that on its own, but
And maybe that's why the spiders are the way they are.
they're just irradiated,
Yes.
giant irradiated spiders. Ah, there it is. I'm finding way more Mercer spheres than I am hard drives.
Look through the window and notice the thread.
There is a line set up back at the main base for processing all of the things you will chainsaw. In fact, I just enabled it so that it makes biofuel.
Now I just gotta figure out where I am and where to tear things down.
So that's the thing. We're over on the Gold Coast, which makes it a bit hard. Oh my god, it's a freaking new cog. Ah. My hit points. Okay, yeah, that one needs aluminum. No. Back away, back away, back away. No. Like, why are you so skittish? Because my hit points are dropping. Oh, great. Another new cog. I mean, I'm in the red jungle. I probably shouldn't be too terribly surprised. Okay.
He's a big pig.
You could be a big pig too. Oi! Downed pod needs aluminum casings. And I'm gonna put a radioactive mark on it. Apply. Okay, I'm leaving now. Cause I'm still taking health damage. I really need to get the manufacturer that's making the breath masks up and running. And, like, actually make a breathing mask. And we can get through the toxic gas. But I haven't done that yet. There is a Mercer Spear here. Not a hard drive, which is what I want.
This bleeding temple hums a resident song. Play for us. Consume.
How much of 1.0 have you played, Azure?
0.
0. So you're going to be very confused by a few things, I'm betting.
Only a few?
Have you been able to connect?
Yes, I am currently on the train.
You are on the train. Okay, that's a good way to get around.
I figured, plus it's a train.
Yeah. I am somewhere in... Oh yeah, sure enough, there you are. You know, I looked the correct direction so that I can see that you're there on the compass. Okay, there's another
Just
one.
letting the train do its thing.
Yeah. Down pod. And you know what? I don't even know what it needs. So I'm just gonna mark it as big radioactive symbol there. Because it's surrounded by
A
radiation.
radioactive something or other.
I mean, 2 new cogs and just a huge number of uranium deposits. Not actual nodes, but just deposits. Ah, more uranium. This is what I get for wandering around in the red jungle. Like a fool! Wandering around in the red jungle. Without protection from toxic gas or radiation.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it's definitely not good for my hit points. I don't think my hit points have been full since I got here.
My hit points have never been worse.
This is a problem we have in real life.
I still love that double connector thing you made with like the power and the conveyor belt.
What are you referring to?
The blue pillar things.
Oh, the blueprint.
Yeah.
I'm pointing it at it on stream. This thing.
Yeah.
It's basically just an updated version of the drag pillar that I used in the last playthrough, the Update 8 playthrough. The only difference is I put a little stand on the bottom. My hit point.
Dooms, do you need a delivery of nuts and or bacon?
I mean, I have like some med breathers.
Ah, your medical inhalers.
Yeah. Okay. Gonna consult the map again. It shows there are more hard drives in this area. And I know they're here. You don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me.
Listen to the rhythm.
Another big fuck off bauxite node and some. Ooh, these are new. The radiation is not. There's a couple of geysers. Yeah, you should be able to make yourself some equipment pretty easily since it's all there in the void storage. You probably
At
are.
the hub?
Yeah. Just go to the equipment shed. It's
Hell yeah.
more uranium nodes and nuclear hogs.
Now that I've completed one rotation on the train, I think I will do that.
Okay. Sound pod. Radioactive symbol. Okay. I just want a goddamn hard drive. Why is this so difficult? Answer. It's because
Do I look like I know what a Tux hog is?
You mean a nuke hog?
Yeah, that. See, I told you, I don't know things.
You're good.
Where is the equipment shed, by the way?
Hang tight a minute. I'm heading back to the factory and I will show you around. I'd sort of... Yeah, I put them right there by the hub, but I will understand if it is like... I left there immediately.
There seems to be some kind of purple inventory I can draw from.
Yeah! Over on the left side. This is called the void the void inventory, or the dimensional
The
depot.
inventory.
This is void storage. If you remember Guild Wars 2 at all,
More or less.
and how you could just like from your bag when you picked up crafting materials, just upload them directly to a storage. That's essentially what this. Holy Mother Mary and Joseph! That's a big fucking spider. And protecting a summer sloop.
Dang. Gonna need the big boot.
I mean, I do have a couple of nuclear Nobelists that I found at one point. Jeez, and there's another huge one. These are boss level spiders. There's a mercy. Jesus, you're big. Okay. I'm gonna head back to the factory because that's what I said I was gonna do. Instead of throwing nuclear nobelisks at boss level spiders, which, I mean, that does sound kind of metal. I gotta say, it's just that sounds really metal. Base should be over there somewhere. The nice thing about the space elevator is that it is this universal waypoint that you can see anywhere on the map. Get lost, look around, see where the space elevator is. There's a Mercer sphere here. Oh, this is where I came up in the first place. No. And this is not the SAM node, this is the Sulfur node, which means I'm directly above the factory right now. Yeah, there it is. Space elevator. And where is a collection colony of raccoons? It looks like you found the hub. You're right there. Did you find the hub?
I did.
Okay, good. Yeah. Should be an equipment shed. There's a MAM.
Chainsaw only takes solid biofuel, right?
Right, and I'm gonna show you where you can grab some solid biofuel. Okay, you got a chainsaw, you got yourself a jetpack, you made yourself some quartz boots, that's good. Did you make yourself an upgraded melee weapon too?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, the being able to have all the parts uploaded to the Void inventory is super nice because you don't actually have to carry all those parts around in your inventory. They're uploaded. You can get them whenever you need them. So I'm gonna head down to the other side of the factory. If you're gonna go Charles Bronson motherfucker on all the local greenery, then you'll want to come down here.
Anything that moves and everything that doesn't.
So, make sure you follow me. Did you follow me? There you are. Okay, so, red line. These red constructors take creature bits. These bins here, these ones are you put like leaves, wood, mycelia, and these ones do nothing but make bio-nuggy logs. These ones are for making power shards from slugs, and then this one just makes liquid biofuel, the refinery down here. So yeah. This is the bin with the bio-nuggy logs. I need to upload it to the Void. Clearly.
Hell yeah.
That way you can just pull down bio-nuggies for the chainsaw from the Void. From the Void. I need some sand fluctuators again. I really need to belt up that manufacturer.
Greenery.
And one of the major advantages of the whole void storage system is if you get like Mercer spheres, Sommer sloops, creature bits, just upload them to the void. You know how to do that?
Nope, but I'll figure it out.
If you open up your inventory, look at the dimensional depot on the left-hand side, go down to the bottom of that window. It says drop items here to upload.
Oh, that ragdoll was beautiful. Went flying down the beach like a spinning top.
What is that, a spitter or a hog?
One of the big spitters.
Ah. I really should get the, it's under alien tech. Oh, that's what it was. So I can, there's a thing you can do with summer sloops now where you can plug summer sloops into machines and duplicate the output. I want to do that on the power slugs, but I need to unlock it first. Oh. I go running around, all around creation on this damn little planet to find hard drives, and I come back with 0 hard drives. But I got
Found
some
everything else, huh?
I got a bunch of Mercer spheres. Didn't get any summer sloops.
Under them.
But I don't know. The Mercer spheres are at least something.
They're relevant again.
Yeah, they were never relevant to begin with until now. They also have a new look.
I saw. Do half of them still look like that stylized middle school S?
The summer sloops. They do, only they're much glowier now. They got kind of a facelift. And they flicker when
Damn.
they're in your inventory. You know what? I'm just gonna belt up the manufacturer that makes the frickin' flexors, because I'm so tired of doing that by hand on the workbench. I'm just so tired of it. What do I need? I need wire and steel pipe.
Other than hard drives, what you need me to look for while I'm out?
Hard drives, Mercer spheres, summer sloops. Dead creature remains are always nice.
Oh, trust me, I'll find plenty of those. By chance, I'm sure.
But the main advantage to having your help, you're running around doing that. I could focus on, like, belting up this nonsense.
Just imagine Dobby making noises in the distance from the wild thornberries.
Isn't Dobby also like one of the house elves from Harry Potter?
It was Dobby or Donnie. I gotta look it up real quick.
I don't know why I care. I hate Harry Potter.
Donnie. It was Donnie. My bad. It's just been that long.
Ah, okay. Then you are referencing something I am not familiar with. Obscure reference? I don't know. I apologize.
Can this thing track hard drives or no?
Not as yet. I need to do some more development in the quartz tree. It will track Mercer spheres and summer sloops, however.
Yeah, I found those along with like nuts and stuff, but no hard drives, so thought I'd ask.
No, you're good. I'm just kind of happy that it's like I can finally have somebody join me on these, because in the previous season nobody could ever. We tried once and you just kept crashing trying to join. Oh my god, did I? Oh, I feel so much shame. I can do so much better than that. Oh, I just did a terrible job of belting this manufacturer. Terrible job.
Oh, I forgot I could hold the E button to pick up leaves. This is gonna save my finger so much pain.
I swear I can do this neatly.
I believe in you, Mitha.
Thank you.
Also, here
Oh!
comes the ad break. We'll be right back.
Hi, Sam! I noticed Sam had said hi right as... right as we go into ad break. I'm so out of it today. After
I
doing
know that feeling.
After doing 2 streams yesterday, I wound up being a guest on a third-person stream in the evening.
Ooh.
My friend Faust was doing a Satisfactory stream last night and just brought a
Nice.
whole bunch of his friends on. Actually, I'm going to correct myself. A whole bunch of their friends on. And
Nice.
we were mostly all just running around being a bunch of, like, gremlins gathering things.
It's fun, isn't it?
Especially when you've got a small army of people doing it. Greenery, Sam was saying. I'm gonna wait to respond until
Doggos.
Hmm?
I found a spot with like... I found a spot with like 2 or 3 doggos and some supplies.
Is there also a helmet there?
A helmet and a Xenozapper, yes.
Grab them.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, oh, don't touch that. That's an Easter egg.
It is an Easter egg. But
Is
the
there
thing
anything
is,
special with the? Is there anything special with the Xenozapper or no?
nah, it's just an ordinary Xenozapper. The special thing is the helmet. The helmet
Elect-
unlocks. So Here's the thing. I don't know if you looked inside the hub while you were there. You can now customize your Pioneer. And you just unlocked a helmet for the Pioneer customization.
What?
Yeah. That's a 1.0 feature.
I can play dress up?
Yes! Game 10 out of 10.
Oh, man, helmet customization is bringing back some Halo 3 memories for me.
Sam says, I'm here. I'm fighting Notorious Marks in FF16. Well, I'm just glad you're here, Sam. I'm glad to actually get to talk to you. My brain has been the weasels today. Oh my god, my brain has been the weasels. And I decided, oh, I'm gonna stream a game where it requires my brain to work, and it's like, this was a good plan. This was a good plan. I'm gonna stream a game where my brain needs to work.
Does the helmet unlock for both of us or just me?
It should be the entire save file.
Cool, cool.
On your save, like your personal save, you might have to go back there and find it to unlock it, because it's tied to this save file, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. I have found one blue slug.
This is the pipe spin.
Time to see if I can walk on these bones.
Our bones are more pretty than yours, says the aliens. I'm gonna need to go back to Coalinga and see why.
Oh, ow, ow, radiation, ow.
You are running into the same thing I was running into earlier when you joined.
I have founced a summer sloop, but it seems to be up high with radiation. Guess I'll just need to eat a bunch of nuts and try my luck.
Okay.
Oh no, there's a lot of them up there. The summer sloop escapes for now.
It lives to grow another day. Sam Fluctuator. Okay. Not you, Sam. Strange alien mineral. Not way too late. Okay. Animated Sam. Wire. Well, the wire is right the fuck here, so that's an easy one. Ugh. Stuck. Just so sick of making these things by hand. Want to get them automated. Especially since... Oh no? Why for the oh no? Why for oh no? Way too late TV. What did I do? Is that in relation to radioactive spiders or in relation to brain weasels? Need to pay closer attention to the chat. I was for the brain weasels. Paying attention is hard. It's like I've got multiple things going on at once here. Cut me a little slack.
I gotta find that meme again and get Pizza to draw it with my character when he opens commissions again. It's one that's just some person wearing a helmet with a pistol, and it's like, I don't know who I am or why I'm here. All I know is that I must kill. Yes, my cliff.
And who is contesting it from you?
No one now.
Who did you murder?
Another big spitter.
Ah, very good.
It's my yellow slug now. I'm fine. I'm calming down. I found some trees to nibble on.
Just don't wash your sugar cubes off in the river.
No, never again. Mitha, other than spheres and summer sloop, sorry, I clicked while I had push to talk on it, does that.
Yeah, you're fine.
What resources should I be looking out for? Other than hard drives, summer sloops, and Mercer spheres.
I mean, it's pretty much just that. You know, any critter bones you bring back is all good. Why is there a hole in the ceiling? Okay, so I want to get this belt above the concrete line.
That's concrete, baby. Also, sorry, I apparently have a finger twitch.
You're all good. Don't worry about it. Go under the concrete line.
Ooh, you're a...
Hmm?
This a big one. I'm gonna whack. Oh, I forgot to eat.
In real life or in game?
In game.
Self-care is important in both. We have an emote for that.
I lived.
I still find it a little ironic, Sam. It's like, you need to pay more attention. As I'm sitting here talking about brain weasels, it's like, that's literally the problem.
Alright, where'd he go?
So what I need to do...
I'm gonna steal his bacon until he gets back.
Let's see if I can turn a corner here.
I think he jumped through a ceiling.
Sproing. Was it a spoodler?
A big one.
Yeah. The big spoodlers are jumpy boys. Alright.
Oh well, there's nothing in that cave except bacon anyway.
Okay. I think it worked. Here we go. Cake. Well, that's at least one manufactured part that's being made. Now I just need it to make 100 of them.
Spear.
Did you make yourself a rebar gun, Azure?
Oh, but hitting them's more fun.
You're just gonna go around like a gremlin and melee everything.
Well, yeah.
Alright. I should probably go check up on Lingo. Why have I got no pipes? I had nothing but spare pipes last playthrough, but now I have no pipes.
Not as proficient as me, though.
Proficient?
The thing that Ada said.
Oh, was only audible to you.
Oh, I beat up a pig for the first time, and it was like, huh, this creature seems to have armor plating and tusks, suggesting that it's really good at taking and dealing blunt damage. I'm like, not as good as me, though. Paladin energy strong.
Strong.
Heal this, nature, destroy 1,000 foliage.
It's not terribly surprising to me that you knock that one out in no time flat.
Well, I would have gotten it sooner if I weren't playing with radiation earlier.
My frame rate has suddenly tanked. Feels like I'm
Game
playing.
choppy.
Yeah, it's just. I'm down to like 30 FPS. What the heck just happened?
It tweren't me, I swear. At least not on purpose. Slug.
Okay, I think it's catching up now.
This unwarranted aggression will not stand. Guess we better fix it.
The good news is we are still making pipes. It's just clearly not fast enough. We're actually not 100% on making steel beams. Interesting. I'm lightening up on background tasks. The frame rate is still unstable. Oh, Windows is choking on something. Wow. BTube Studio and the game are the ones chewing the most right now.
It's usually Firefox for me.
I tried closing Firefox, it didn't make a difference.
I love when it's like, oh, 70% of the whatever usage from all the things you have open are currently coming from Firefox. And then I close it. It's like, oh, did we say 70%? We meant, never mind.
I'm gonna keep going for a bit and see if it improves. Yeah, yesterday on the Baldur's Gate 3 stream with Kat, OBS crashed twice. I think I've got it fixed, but apparently Baldur's Gate 3 has a memory leak. And considering 1.0 just released, I wouldn't be surprised if Satisfactory 1.0 has a bit of a memory leak on multiplayer. That would not surprise me at the least. The more I think about it, the more I'm thinking that making a secondary factory for steel is gonna be a good idea. Yeah, I think it's slowly catching back up. Stream quality says excellent. It's mostly just a CPU memory. See, normally when I'm running Satisfactory in 1.0, it's not chewing that much memory, but adding a second person seems to double or quadruple its memory load.
I apologize.
Yeah, you're fine. I just...
Ooh, purple.
Purple what?
Slut.
Alright, for my chat benefit, what I'm thinking of seeing if I can get a third foundry online over here. Just making pipes. Because the existing pipes foundry over here, it's running pretty effectively, honestly.
Suspects are resisting. Use of force with extreme... Oh, fuck, what was the word? God damn it. I keep forgetting what the word was.
Stop resisting?
No. Ooh, I found nitrogen gas.
That, unfortunately, we're not going to really be able to use until tier 8.
Oh!
3 months with the kitty.
Should I put some kind of marker up here so we know to come back for it?
Thank you for resubscribing, Tencel. And yes, go ahead and put a marker on it.
Hounced.
M to open your mouth.
Wait, I added a stamp. I think that's the same thing.
It's good enough.
Can I name the stamp or no?
You can't name a stamp. You'd have to actually put a proper map marker to put a name on it.
Should I do that?
It's
Or
nice.
is a stamp okay?
A stamp is okay.
Which one would you prefer?
I would prefer it to be named so that it's like, this is what this is. As opposed to just a random marker on the map.
How about dissent cord nitrogen?
I mean, just the word nitrogen is fine. That tells me exactly what I need to know. Did I leave myself enough room? No. The answer is no.
Enthusiasm. That was the word I've been trying to think of for the last 10 fucking minutes. Suspects are resisting. Use of force authorized with extreme enthusiasm. Sir, don't you mean prejudice? No.
What is this a reference to?
It was some stupid RoboCop animation where they walked into like a factory of mannequins or inflatable whale tube men or something. Some really scrawny guy like walks up to one and you just get smacked because it's flailing around and he's just like, suspects resisting.
They're mannequins.
God, it was so stupid, but I remember that one part at least. Use of force authorized with extreme enthusiasm. Sir, don't you mean prejudice? No.
What are they, frickin' Autons from Doctor Who?
I don't know.
There's a reference. This is a little harder with lower frame rate, but I'm working with it. Stream quality still says excellent.
Oh, those bitches throw rocks now, damn.
The cliff hogs and nuclear hogs, if you try to fly away, they will throw stuff at you.
Well, I can't sidestep them like I used to.
They're usually a little smarter or quicker to keep you from, like, just sidestepping them and letting them smack their heads into walls.
That's illegal. Oh well, he got stuck on a cliff, so...
What was that noise?
He tried to charge back up the cliff, and I guess that broke him. Oh god, he's back. I watched him go spinning down to the ground in his default pose, and then I spent so long laughing at it that he just popped back up and smacked me a few times. Probably what I deserve, but... Ah, damn. Me inventory's full.
Uploader. Use the uploader. Upload crap from your bags.
Oh, Jesus, it's one at a time.
One stack at a time.
No, it's like... I put 500 grass in, and it's like, every time the bar fills up, it just takes one grass.
Yeah, stuff with smaller stack size would probably be faster and a little more efficient than the really big stacks.
I'm gonna send you the slugs and the monster parts.
That sounds fine. But I will do the same thing. And you can just bring back the stacks of grass, you know, the old-fashioned manual way.
Probably.
The uploads will get faster later.
Probably a smart idea.
Okay. The good news is, I did manage to double our manufacturing capacity for pipes. But we're still having some issues manufacturing frame rate right now. But stream quality still says it's good. Okay, there's another alternate recipe that I would like to get with the wet cement to make more out of our limestone over here. So I think I got this thing maxed out and we're barely keeping up.
Me looking at wet cement. That's not concrete.
Yes, thank you, Pink Twill. I'm standing on a limestone node. There's another one, probably at the top of the cliff. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. It's all coming together.
Okay.
So I got my Chuckles impression down. Now I just need to work on that little wizard puppet of his.
Chuckles?
Yeah.
The clown. Oh, that's right. God.
Kaboosh! Don't let this Kraken be a squid napper!
I let go.
Oh, that's so funny. I accidentally let go.
Oh god, I am doing like 5 frames a second here. Holy moly.
I wonder if I come to your direction and cut down trees, if that'll make the load better.
I'm trying to figure out what exactly is causing it, because I don't have this when I'm streaming solo.
I mean, rendering 50-something raccoons is a lot.
I mean, that's true. I already have it turned down from ultra to high. Can I get it to cap at 30 frames a second? It's half what the stream wants, but would it stabilize things? Much to my surprise, yes! Frame rate's not chugging as much, but of course now we're at 30 frames a second. But that's better than 5 a second. Yeah, the system seems much happier now. Glorious 30 frames a second gameplay.
Riveting.
Yeah. Little cave. What's in here? I don't know. Oh, this cave. That's how you get in here. We came in here on Thursday, we just sort of airlifted right out the top. There's a lot of spoodlers. Hi! One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 6 dead spoodlers. And I used 2 nobelists. In our unholy crusades to rid this planet of the spoodlers.
Why, thank you.
What?
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 Oh, was that another one that was just for me? I picked up another orb,
Yeah?
and Ada was like, Your brain is outside of operational parameters." I'm like, "Thank you."
Yes. Those commentaries from Ada are just local to you.
Damn. Something about a song, I don't know. I wasn't listening. I don't know on Spotify anymore. I have sent you an additional Mercer sphere. I should probably go back to the main hub and drop off this like 15,000 grass I have.
Sounds good. You know what? You remember what bin? Or should I come back and point it out to
I
you?
remember.
It should
I have
be.
one job. I have one job, and it is deforestation. Wait, no, 2, violence. Wait, nope, 3, consume.
What did I come over here for, chat? Oh, limestone node. That was it. There's a limestone node over here somewhere.
Or
Oh yeah, this boy. This boy right here. Because I needed more limestone to make more steel parts. What stone has to do with steel, we don't know. Ooh, 600 a minute. Unfortunately, we only have 480 built. So, overclocking that far does nothing. Nothing.
nothing.
Nice. So you like the new drag pillar, huh? I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
Actually made a version of it on Faust's stream last night. But apparently I couldn't get the colors to stay. So my coloring got sort of skewed up. Oh well. And then I was sort of thinking of taking this belt down the hill and sort of plugging it into that concrete line down there. At least that's what I'm thinking.
It will not let me dimensional depot the motors or the plastic.
Probably because they're full. Um, if you want, put them in one of the bins by the hub. There should be a couple of... There's the bin that's always in the hub, and there's another one just like it right next to the hub. I think it's full of, like, screws or something. Just shove them in one of those two bins, and I will sort through them as soon as I get back to the hub. I'm futzing about with a limestone. No.
Ow.
Hmm?
Pig.
Oh, you're up there. Pig. Was it a cliff hog?
Pig is no more. Also, we got an S.
Ah, you got a summer sloop. Hell yeah. That you should be able to...
About to get another orb.
Yeah, you should be able to upload those without any issue, because there's no way that stack's full. But yeah, if your bags are getting full, just upload. Anything that doesn't already have a full stack, just upload. It's great for clearing your inventory out.
I sure would try if my inventory weren't 95% logs and grass.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
Man, that gas hurts a lot more than I remember it hurting.
I know, right? I need to get gas masks automated.
I survived with half a square.
Oh, the rendering.
Had a-
I can actually see the frame rate.
Now to figure out where the hell I am.
That is gonna give me a headache. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't think this is gonna show up on stream, but Hey Azure,
Yes.
how do we feel about a break where I reboot OBS?
A what?
A self-care break.
Oh, yeah. Give me one moment to steal Adopt the Slug.
No, you're good. This would be a have to head back to base kind of thing. And I include myself in that. I would need a few minutes anyway.
Radiation go brr, and not in the good way.
Like, even with turning it down to 30 FPS, that helped the frame rate, but now the rendering is so wonk, it's like I can literally see the frames refreshing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back for this orb. It is surrounded by spoodlers, including big ones, and on top of a large uranium node.
Oh, yikes.
I don't think we're getting that one anytime soon, Queen.
Yeah. May have to come back when we have gas protection and radiation protection.
Oh, I only now noticed the rainbow. That's nice.
There's generally one or two in any factory I build nowadays.
Good.
That particular one was put in there so that I could space out exactly 6 foundations between the 2 production lines. Ah! Wow. It literally just built that foundation on top of my head. Thanks, game.
An excessive amount of leaves and wood have been deposited.
Excellent. Hang tight there. I'm going to come back to town right now. And I'm going to do a save. I'm going to restart OBS and I'm going to restart the game. Because those are the 2 things that seem to be chugging. And keep in mind, this is an overbuilt super rig. So if it's chugging, oh man.
If it's chugging, oh no.
Yeah, it's got at least a pretty beefy 3080 graphics card. I mean, it's not a 4 series, but, you know.
Jesus.
For the time I built it, that was pretty good. It's got an 8-core CPU, which, of course, I did that largely for the Twitch rendering. So it's nowhere near pinging out on all the CPUs. It's all on the graphics card. But largely, I think that's just memory leak. Oh yeah, also VTube Studio. VTube Studio is... Ow, I don't know why.
Jerking?
Yeah, I don't understand why. But yeah. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick BRB on the stream while I reboot OBS, VTube Studios, and the game. Because they are all sitting there going, good.
Bleh. I want to suck your flames.
Heavy and modular. Yeah, you filled it
more
full
like-
of grass.
More like your graphical frames.
Yeah, that was the joke.
Ah.
Okay. Humor. It's not exactly a strong suit. This is why I'm not a comedian. But then that's never stopped some people. Some people are completely unfunny and they get Netflix specials.
Oh, I didn't know I had a Netflix special.
Motherfucker, last night when we were wrapping up, you had me absolutely rolling. And I don't mean JK. Okay.
Stream getting ready to end. Me. Oh, I'll just tell puns that make Meetha want to commence the raid even faster.
So, this one actually isn't even scheduled to end until 4. So this is a 15-minute be right back. It just happened. It's just so happens that the stream is going to shut down and then come back up. because I need to figure out why my frames have gone to piss. Be right back. Stream may shut down for a bit in between. Be right back.